It's gone. What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Nerdy Mark channel. I am Sid the Nerdy Mark, and this is In Other News. So I want to get into the reaction video of the day, but at the time of me recording this, it is Batman Day, so I wanted to go ahead and pay my respects to the Dark Knight. So happy Batman Day, everyone. I gotta, that's all I'm unbuttoning for the rest of this video, okay? It's not that kind of video, folks, I'm sorry. But today I thought I would react to the Dune trailer. Dune is actually based off of a graphic novel. It's gonna have Jason Momoa in it. It's gonna have Batista in it. So, two big muscular guys fighting, always a good time, all right? So anyway, with that, let's put our headphones on and let's play this trailer. Here we go. Warner Brothers, man.
There's something happening to me.
Oh.
There's something awakening in my mind. I can't control it.
Oh shit.
What did you see? There's a crusade.
Zendaya's in this.
Do you often dream things that happen just as you dreamed them? Yes.
Oh, Denis Villeneuve. Oh, interesting.
The test is simple.
He did Drive and
remove your hand from the box.
Only God Forgives.
And you die.
What's in the box?
What's in
Pain.
the box? Nice. Yeah, just stick your hand in the box, even though it says there's pain in it.
You have proven you can rule yourself.
Pain.
Now you must learn to rule others. Something none of your ancestors learned.
Oh, Oscar Isaac
rules an entire planet.
He's losing it.
He's getting a richer one.
He'll lose that one too. Arrakis is a death trap.
Oh, there's Batista.
This is an extermination.
They're picking my family off one by one. Let's fight like demons.
Oh, there's Jason Momoa. So I wonder if he and Batista are going to fight in
will
this
gnaw
movie.
off its own leg to escape. What will you do?
I know you.
One day, the legend will be born. All of civilization.
So wait, is his father Jason Momoa or Oscar Isaac? I'm a little confused.
I can see it. I must not fear. Fear is the mind killer.
My Lord Duke.
Where the fear is gone, only I will remain.
Go, go, go!
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, excuse me. All right. Okay. Well, that was interesting. I know the original Dune came out, I believe, in the 80s. I never really watched that one, but this one looks pretty interesting. Obviously, they upgraded the CGI. That's there. Jason Momoa and Dave Batista are in it. That's there. Like I said, I hope they fight. I'm a little confused as to whether it is Batista. Well, not Batista. Well, whether it is Jason Momoa or Oscar Isaac, who's his father, or even Josh Brolin. I do know that Hans Zimmer did the music for this movie, which is really, really exciting. So I can't wait to hear the soundtrack for this film. It already sounds really, really good. Although I don't know what song they decided to make into a slow, dramatic version of. I just unbuttoned the rest of my shirt, so I thought you should know that. Anyway, but I think this looks really good. I am excited to see what they do with the Dune franchise, and I'll just see where it goes from here. But that's all I gotta say. I really don't know. I mean, it's a good trailer. I'm looking forward to the movie. Denis Villeneuve is a very fantastic director. He's a little bit more unorthodox, like I said, with movies like Drive and Only God Forgives and several other films. So, interesting to see how he's going to take up a graphic novel IP. So, looking forward to seeing what they do with this. And yeah, that's all I got to say. But with that, let's get into some news. So I decided to do the rest of this video with just my Batman shirt because that other dress shirt was getting a little suffocating and it was getting a little tighter on my chest and everything. So I just wanted to, be a little bit more free. I didn't want to take it off in front of camera because I didn't know if YouTube was going to hit me with like a indecent exposure strike or some bullshit like that, because a lot of these social medias, they're doing that. They don't know. They have this weird, kind of thing with the algorithm, and they have a weird standards as far as the, what is appropriate and what is not these days. However, if I brought in a swimsuit model and I had her dance in front of you, they wouldn't say anything. Just saying. Anyway, that's not what we're here to talk about. Our first piece of news that I wanted to talk about is The Mandalorian Season 2. That trailer also came out. Now, I wanted to react to that, but I wanted to actually talk a little bit more about it. Now, of course, the trailer looks great, and I can't wait to see Season 2, and it looks a little bit more expansive, whereas Season 1 felt a little bit more contained. I feel like they're kind of expanding the Mandalorian's universe a little bit more, which I'm really happy about. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Sasha Banks is in it. She's either a Jedi Master or a Sith Lord. That could be interesting. Is she after the child as well? Is she looking for more people of her kind? I'm really excited to see what her role could be. Really excited to see the continued growing relationship between the child and Mandalorian. And of course, where Cara Dune also plays into this whole thing. I mean, I'm just really excited to see that. The first season was really, really good, and I very much enjoyed it. I just hope they keep the pacing of season 1 intact. The one problem that I've had with season 2 of shows, somehow they'll do a great job of season 1. They'll have it be like, a very, very, fast-paced, a little bit more, just kind of keeping you on your toes kind of a season. And then they'll come to season 2 where things will slow down considerably. And I really hope they don't do that with Mandalorian. I hope they continue to keep up the pace of the show because it is so good. And it is one of the reasons why I wanted to keep watching week after week after week when Mandalorian would finally come out. So, it is coming out, I believe, in October of this year. So I'm very, very excited. Really interested to see that they were able to film the rest of this because of, despite COVID-19. I guess that's why Sasha Banks, was off of TV for a while, maybe because she was filming season 2. But then again, that was way back in 2019. Huh. So when did she get time to film this? I wonder. Maybe her role isn't that big in that case, because the thing with WWE is they have this thing where you guys they kind of have you tell them that, oh, you're gonna film this movie, and they're gonna figure out a way to just write you off or something, but which is fine. But I don't know, the thing with WWE and filming other movies, it's just kind of a weird thing for them. So I wonder when she filmed this is my big question, but it is what it is. So yeah, I'm really excited to see Sasha Banks in Mandalorian season 2, but I'm also excited to see what they do with this. I know Gideon Moff Gideon, whatever his name is, he's in there. He's got the dark saber. I wonder if he's still going to be the main villain of this show, and he's going to come after the child in Mandalorian. And again, Sasha Banks, is she going to be a Jedi or a Sith Lord? Is she going to assist Mando, or is she going to go against Mando? I'm really interested to see where it goes from there. But let me know what you guys thought about the season 2 trailer for Mandalorian. I really want to know. I'm really, really excited for season 2, and I will see if I can do a review of season 1 when it gets a little closer to season 2's release date. But but that's pretty much it. That's all I wanted to say. Let's move on to our next piece of news. So sticking with Disney Plus shows just for a little bit. Now this piece of news actually did come out sometime in late May, and I wanted to talk about it, but I really didn't, so we're talking about it now. But there are rumors of a Kingdom Hearts Disney Plus series. Now, as you know, I'm not really a big fan of Kingdom Hearts at all. Like, I don't really care much for Kingdom Hearts. I totally don't have a video on my channel. Oh, what the hell? I totally don't have a video on my channel where I talk about 10 worlds that I want to see in the next Kingdom Hearts game, and I had Goofy stand right here, you know. But yeah, but of course I'm kidding. I love Kingdom Hearts, as you've seen, as I've told you many times. Kingdom Hearts series, I'm really looking forward to see what they do with that. I do hope it is an animated series, and it seems like that's what it's going to be, because according to this news from Animation Magazine, we're seeing that people like Jim Cummings and Bill Farmer and Tony Anselmo and many other people are coming back, and they're going to provide voices. Tony Anselmo voices Donald Duck. Bill Farmer voices Goofy and Pluto. Jim Cummings is Winnie the Pooh, Tigger, and even Pete. Looking forward to see what they do with this. How is this going to factor into the continuation of the Kingdom Hearts games? Is it going to be like a complete offshoot of the Kingdom Hearts series? Is it going to be like a tie-in between any of the games? I know there's Melody of Memory coming out, which is like a music-based game. That should be interesting, although me personally, I'm probably not going to play it. I'm just going to wait until like the fourth Kingdom Hearts game to play another Kingdom Hearts, to play another game in that franchise, because Kingdom Hearts 3 freaking broke me. So I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning finishing that game. So physically and mentally and spiritually, I was broken by that game. So, and I love it. I love Kingdom Hearts, but again, it's a freaking long-ass series, so that's why. Anyway, but I am still excited to see a prospective show for Kingdom Hearts. I've been saying this for a while. I think Kingdom Hearts does need to expand to other forms of media and not just gaming. Like, I want to see a TV series. Hell, if they make this into an anime, I would watch the hell out of it. So I really hope to see something that is befitting, something that does, pay respect to the series. And I really, like I said, right now, if it is a live action show, I'd be very skeptical, frankly, because we all know video games in live action form, how they do. So we'll see. But with that being said, I still am looking forward and very, very curious to see what happens. I do hope we get some more news and reports about this. But what do you guys think? Would you be excited to see a Kingdom Hearts TV series on Disney Plus, or do you think that they should just stick to games and perhaps like those and perhaps we have like movies, like those short films, like the Union Cross film and whatnot? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section below. So our final piece of news comes from Sony and PlayStation. Now, earlier this week, PlayStation did hold their PS5 showcase event, where they did finally announce that the PS5 would be available on November 12th. Then they will have two different versions, the digital version and the physical version, in which only in there you could play physical copies of games, or you can just get the all digital version, and that's actually a little cheaper at $400, clocking in at around $399.99 or $400, and then $500 or so for the physical and plus digital version. So that's interesting. Now, I personally am still very much happy with my PlayStation 4. I still have a PS4. I'm not looking to get a PS5 right away. I'm obviously just going to wait, but there are people who will go in there and put in their pre-orders, and that's cool. Go for it, but I'm personally going to wait. But anyway, we did have some big announcements as far as games are concerned. One of the biggest ones to come out of this event was Final Fantasy 16, the follow-up to Final Fantasy 15, which came out, I believe, in 2017 or 2018, I forget. But, so that's cool. I've never really played the Final Fantasy games. It's kind of like the sister game to Kingdom Hearts, I know that. But I never really played. Well, Kingdom Hearts is the sister game to Final Fantasy. Now, let's be real here. But I never really got into the Final Fantasy series, but I do have respect for it. So I mean, that's pretty cool. Now, of course, PlayStation Plus, if you do, they have a whole collection for PlayStation Plus, including games like God of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, as well as the Spider-Man game and all that stuff. And apparently, all those PlayStation Plus games will be free on PS5, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited to see what they go from there. Of course, Spider-Man Miles Morales is another game that was announced. That I'm actually looking forward to because I really did dig the new Spider-Man game, and it looks like it is kind of a spiritual successor to that game, as Miles Morales was prevalent throughout that game. And this should be really cool. I can't wait to play this one. If it's anything like this Spider-Man game, I think it has nowhere to go but up from there. So I'm really, really excited. But with that being said, there's also a Hogwarts Legacy. So it looks like it's kind of an RPG for Hogwarts. It's an open world Harry Potter game. It's pretty cool. I don't know if it's going to be like a create your own character kind of a thing, but it seems to be more like an RPG or open world game where you can, of course, get sorted into a house and all that good stuff. By the way, let me know if you've ever taken that quiz. Which house do you belong to? Me personally, I am apparently a Ravenclaw, so that's pretty cool. I'm excited about that. They also announced the new Resident Evil game. Don't really care much for Resident Evil. Never really cared much for like the survival horror games. The new Devil May Cry 5 is coming out, and that is going to be interesting. I've always had a thing for the Devil May Cry games, so this should be really, really cool. And of course, Five Nights at Freddy's is getting another edition. I don't really care for Five Nights at Freddy's. It was cool in the beginning, but it just got a little tiresome for me. And of course, Demon's Souls, that looked pretty cool. And finally, we got the reveal that God of War is getting a sequel called Ragnarok. So continuing with the Norse mythology and all that. So I'm excited about that. So that should be really, really cool. But all in all, PS5 has some pretty cool stuff coming up. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not super excited for everything. Like, obviously the Spider-Man game looks cool. The God of War sequel should be awesome, but I'm not really, didn't really do much for me, unfortunately. Hopefully, as time goes on and as we get into like next year, and we get around around E3 time, hopefully by that time E3 is back on, and we actually can have some more announcements. I do hope that they announce some of the other games that I'm looking forward to. Like, what the hell happened to Beyond Good and Evil 2? Like, that's one game that I was really looking forward to and I was really excited about, but it's pretty much disappeared off the face of the earth once again. They didn't say anything about Cyberpunk 2077, even though Xbox is promoting that a lot more. It's available for both Xbox and PS4, so I'm a little confused as to how come PlayStation isn't promoting that game. But all in all, I do hope that some of these games are exciting for you, a little bit more exciting for you than they are for me. Like, I'm just going to be 100% honest. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for all the news and updates that I wanted to talk about. What did you guys think about the PS5 showcase event? And what are some games that you're looking forward to? So let me know all that stuff in the comments below. But now let me give you guys a very quick life update. So a quick life update for you guys. I know I talked about this a little bit on my Nerdy Mark Wrestling show. I, of course, have unfortunately lost my job again. This time it was obviously because of COVID and everything going on. So they said that they didn't really have the resources to help me do well at the job. So they said, we really can't. Basically, they just were, and they had also the company that I was working for already kind of lost some money. So obviously, they decided to cut the new guy. So it's been pretty hard past couple of weeks for me. That's why I haven't really been posting as much as I want to here. Just trying to figure some stuff out, really. I've been kind of trying to do my best to keep my mental health in check as well. All that good stuff. So yeah, I mean, I'm on the job search right now. So if anyone's in the Dallas area, like I said, and they know someone who's hiring, just please don't hesitate to DM me and just let me know, because I am looking for a job right now. because this YouTube thing isn't paying me yet. So unless YouTube wants to pay me, so YouTube, if you're watching this, please pay me. I'd be very happy if you did. Anyway, as far as the beard, the reason it's gone is because I accidentally had to shave it off because I was trying to trim it, and then I used a clipper that actually accidentally just cut too much off. Basically, if you've seen BTE and you see like Matt Jackson, he got clean shaven for a little bit. So that's kind of basically what happened. Like I shaved off a little too much. So I was like, okay, you know what? Let me just remove the whole thing. Do I plan to grow it back? I don't know. Right now, I just want to stay clean shaven for some more time. So we'll just go back to that for right now. I'm sorry. And I know I was making a lot of a big deal about the beard and like, oh, ladies hit me up and stuff. I was obviously just joking. There's a lot more to getting women than just facial hair, right? Speaking of which, the dating game has been a little bit dry right now. Talking to someone, and unfortunately they ghosted me, so I haven't been able to speak to them ever since. Even though we got on like 2 video calls and we seem to be liking each other a little bit. She was cool. I liked her, but whatever. It is what it is. So that's been happening. As far as exercise, I've been doing a lot more running. I don't know if you can tell if I've lost weight. I don't know. Can you see some of the gains coming in? I don't know. Anyway, sorry, I'll stop doing that. But just this past couple weeks has been very humbling, to say the very least. I'm also, like I said, working through some other stuff, which I do want to reveal to you guys in due time. I'm not ready to talk about it just yet. I want some things to fall in place first before I do. But look, I don't want everything to be doom and gloom. Life ain't all sunshine and rainbows, as Rocky Balboa says. But, life isn't also all doom and gloom. I have faith that things are going to get better. Whether we're in a pandemic or not, things are going to get better for me, I feel. A lot of times we just go through struggle to, come out stronger. Right? Like Alfred says, right? Why do we fall? So we can learn to pick ourselves back up. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm picking myself back up. That's pretty much it. I think that's all I really wanted to say. So that concludes another episode of In Other News. What did you think about all the news articles? What did you think about the Dune trailer and whatnot? Leave all your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Follow me on social media. And tell your friends about the Nerdy Mark. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your continued support. This is Sid signing off. Stay safe. Take care of yourselves. And I'll see you later. Goodbye.